I'm gonna shit myself at some point. This is gonna happen. I can feel it. Oh, I'm Jason,
I'm Jules.
and
We doing
a very limey Christmas.
pick it,
What?
pick it.
Pick it?
Yeah.
Because you picked it? All right. Jules always does the limey voice. He's like, "They don't call you." And then I was editing one time, and I was like, I gotta watch the limey. And then I watched it, and I was like, should we maybe talk about the limey? Jules was like, we could do an emergency one, and I was like, no, it's okay. And then lo and behold, 2 weeks later, Jules was like, I watched Limey.
Yeah, I was sitting around and I was like, hey, I want to watch something. And that was on there, and I was like, And I think, I don't know, I just pressed play, or it maybe played itself.
It knew what you wanted.
I was like, oh, shit. This is the Limey? That's not what I remember. I don't know what I remember.
And we're recording this before Terrence Stamp died.
Yeah. So hopefully he doesn't die.
I really feel like I have to go to the bathroom already.
Oh.
So here we are.
Yeah, we're back.
We took a month off. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
We record enough where you never noticed. We took a month off.
But it wasn't like a whole cold turkey month because we were editing.
Oh yeah.
So we were constantly in our own faces.
It's like you were here.
Yeah.
You're here with me.
Yep.
At all hours of the day.
Yeah. So the Limeys from 1999.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. You know what else came out in that year?
Out of Sight 11. Which one?
The Matrix.
Oh, God damn it. Fight Club. American Beauty.
It had a budget of $10 million estimated.
Okay.
Gross worldwide was 3.3 million.
Okay. Should we do a shot?
Oh, yeah. You want to do a shot?
Maybe it'll quell the diarrhea.
Cheers, governor.
Yeah.
As you had previously mentioned, this featured footage from the 1967 movie Poor Cow. Instead of hiring a different actor or de-aging
Terrence
Stamp,
Wilson.
they just used footage because he's an actor.
Yeah, that's great. I
From when
love
he's
that.
younger.
I loved that then. I love that now.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, that looks a lot like him. Who is that guy?
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking up because they tell the young wife's name, and I'm like, what is this, a fucking mystery?
Huh.
Steven Soderbergh was unsure exactly which scenes to use from Poor Cow.
Hmm.
So he asked Warner Brothers for permission to use the entire film so he could choose from the scenes later, and they said, no way.
Mosquito in here.
Oh, great. I'm going to get bit. Soderbergh told the head of Warner Bros. that he would never make another film for them again.
Because they're being assholes about it?
Yeah.
Good.
So they caved.
Oh.
And let him do what he wanted.
Let's remember that they're assholes, though.
Funny enough, Terrence Stamp isn't in much of that movie, Poor Cow.
No?
No, he's not the star or anything.
This is like the wife and the daughter are the characters?
Exactly.
Oh.
Because when he's getting sentenced in the court,
yeah.
When he looks up, he sees his daughter. But in the movie, the original movie, he looks up and sees his wife. So they had to digitally de-age her to make it look like the daughter.
No. Shut up.
Check this out. Anne Margaret shot scenes with Peter Fonda as his ex-wife.
Okay. She's dead now, right?
No,
She might not be.
she's not.
I don't know. She might be.
It's a great question.
It is.
We'll find out later.
Soderbergh cut all that out. And the writer was like, dag nabbit. He was pissed.
Soderbergh's like, I want to keep this movie a cool 90.
Yeah, he had a bunch of backstory all over the smorgasbord.
Don't need it.
Snip, snap.
It's all there. Everything you need is right in there.
You don't need anything more.
Nope.
The further you go, the harder it stresses the credulity of this film. It's sort of like a weird dream.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie, Luis Guzman,
Yeah.
he's seen wearing T-shirts with famous political figures on them.
The Goo Man. That's what they call him. That's his nickname, the Goo Man.
Yeah, he likes that.
Yeah. Sticky.
The original screenplay envisioned the main character would be played by Michael Caine.
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Bruno, no licking.
You know what else, Bruno? Why don't you hit me with that synopsis?
The Limey. Having just been released from jail, a Limey named Wilson heads to LA to investigate the suspicious death of his estranged daughter Jenny, possibly stemming from her aging hippie music mogul paramour, Valentine, who is into some shady stuff. With help from Jenny's acting friend Ed and acting coach Elaine, Wilson plans to get to the bottom of things while tearing through anyone that stands in his way. When life gives you lemons, the Limey.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man. So I just remember this primarily, I guess, from that one scene where he does his famous line. And I'm just like, this is just like a pretty straightforward revenge kind of thing.
It really is.
Yeah. I mean, it really is, but it's interesting how they tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's jumping all over the place. You're getting narration behind scenes that are happening in different times. At one point, the movie fools you with this sort of narrative framework that it was using up to that point. But so the movie starts, and I'm pretty sure it's just pretty much like Terrence Stamp. You know, he's on the plane, looking contemplative. I think he reads the letter, right? I don't know. Luis Guzman basically was, he works in a kitchen, but he was in acting classes with Ginny.
She works at the restaurant too, right?
I think so.
I thought they worked together. Maybe she doesn't still. Maybe after she met I she's not. But I got the impression they worked together and hung out.
Yeah, he does mention specifically that they were in the same acting class. I thought that was interesting because leading up to that point, I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah, no, because they kind of set him up as like, he's been to jail. Seems like he might be a low-level criminal. Not really.
Well, and he also seems like his contact.
Yeah.
His handler.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so you're just like, what? But then he just is like, look, I just know her because of this, and I thought it was the right thing to do to let you know that she died or whatever. She dead.
Yeah.
So he gets up in town and immediately starts going to work. Finds Luis Guzman. Ed Real?
He's like, is Ed Roll here? Eduardo Royale?
Eduardo Royale.
Yeah, he doesn't talk like that.
No, he doesn't.
He's nice.
And I like it because Luis Guzman, he kind of seems scared some of the time. Like he's uncertain like what this guy's about.
Yeah.
But he's witnessing him just sort of like charging forward, and he's just like, I want to help this guy, but I don't want to get pinched.
I wonder if it's also like he's older too, so he's like respecting his elders.
Yeah.
It's very much a respectful, not hesitant but almost hesitant vibe but you know, he's like, well, I have to do this.
Yeah, in a lot of ways this movie is like a commentary on sort of the American experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have these immigrants who have to band together to make it in the white man's world.
Yeah, the Dirty Irish.
No, the music mogul.
Oh.
The Californian.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Peter Fonda. Jane Fonda's wife.
Yeah. Is that not their brother and sister?
Yeah. Anyways.
My neck made a noise.
Before I whistle. So he's like, look, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. She was in a car accident. And it just seems a little weird. I don't know.
The fuck she was? She fell asleep behind the wheel?
Yeah.
No.
Not my Jenny.
No. In complete control. It's a point of pride for her.
Yeah. And
that's not how he sounds at all.
No, it's not.
And that's not the quote.
And Jennifer is played by Melissa George, who is in stuff.
Yeah. I wonder.
Triangle.
Okay. I feel like she was in stuff for a while. I assume she still is, but I feel like she's pretty good in this because you can't hear her talk.
Yeah, because she's Australian.
Oh.
By default.
She's not that loser from the Planet of the Apes remake, right? Was that Dina Meyer? Who's that? Is that her? Who's that? Who's that pretty lady? They're putting in stuff for a while. Everybody's like, she can't act. She's just pretty. Quit putting her in things.
Well, they did that with, what's her name? Olga Korolenko.
What was that?
The Russian Olga Kurylenko. She eventually was in the Jake Raker revenge, what is it called? Extraction movies.
Okay.
The second one, it was his wife, his ex-wife. It's this guy.
I didn't watch it.
You should have. You know who else is in this movie, though?
Oh, Nikki Cat
Yeah.
and the Bill Duke.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do more?
No.
Okay.
I sent you a text message while I was watching this.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can find it, because it was pretty good. The basic bit was Nikki Cat feels like it's David Cross playing Nikki Cat, playing the character.
Yeah.
It feels very comedic.
Do you remember my text to you when I was watching it? Like, this movie is great. Why Nikki Cat is terrible in this.
Yeah.
I hate Nikki Cat in this. Why is he in this?
What is he doing in here?
Why does Steven Soderbergh like him so much? He's like, yeah, I like when he riffs at this park. That's good.
God, yeah. The thing is it takes a certain type of guy to play that kind of a role. The coolness just has to be effortless. You could get a Clooney in there.
Yeah.
You know, because he's threatening in a way that's absolutely not threatening. That's where the threat is. It's hidden behind his, like, I don't give a fuck, man. You know, because he's confident in the fact that he's gonna beat some butt. But I don't know. He just comes off as like
it's horrible posturing, and I convinced myself. I was like, you know what? Actually, that's probably what they're going for, right? This guy's like puffing himself up and trying to appear intimidating, and like, but maybe that's what they're really like. But then there's that scene in the park, and you're like, well, no, this is bad casting. This is a bad scene. The only thing I like is when he dies. Through the layering of monologues and cutting from seeing them talking to seeing them not talking, well, the dialogue continues to play and they float around to different spots, which I love. It's very dreamlike, right?
Quite
interesting.
Yes.
So we end up with Luis Guzman bringing him to the park to buy guns from children.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
originally
great.
That was going to take place at like a gun show, but they couldn't get a gun show that would let them film.
Also, it's like LA.
So he's like, this is an even better opportunity to show this guy's the stark representation of American culture, where these two children are just selling him guns.
Yeah.
You know, in a park, and then they get on their little bikes. And so, yeah, they basically just established Luis Guzman's his wheelman / wingman.
Oh, no. Look, I am no drug dealer, man. What do you think?
He's just trying to do the right thing.
And
trying to help out an out-of-towner.
Elaine, played by Leslie Ann Warren, is his sort of counterbalance. She's like the more grounded adult.
Security like that can't be bought. Must be more comforting than having a daughter to greet you.
There's also a little bit of a romance element that just sort of peppered in there a little bit.
Two older, good-looking people. Leslie Ann Warren, I think, still alive.
She is.
I hope so.
I was like, oh yeah, she died horribly.
Oh.
And I was like, no, that's not her. That's the lady from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels that was in everything and then just disappeared. I'm pretty sure Leslie Ann Warren is alive and kicking.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's real cute, and then she disappeared.
I like that
2011.
movie too.
Yeah,
And he whipping him in the legs. I can't feel it.
okay. I'm peeing myself.
Give me a banjo. His daughter Jenny was also dating Peter Fonda, who's like a real hippy dippy, washed out, sellout, yuppie cunt.
No one even near to me, because I am out of here. I'm gone.
He's a right cunt.
He's, okay, so, you know, I watched it a little bit ago, and I rewatched it last night. I ended up not watching, like, the last half hour. I got a ton out of this more recent rewatch. I never do this. There's no fucking way I would ever watch a movie and then 2 weeks later watch it again. That's fucking crazy talk.
I almost watched it again today, actually. I just ran out of
It's a
time.
good fucking movie.
Yeah.
But I got, like, so much out of the Fonda character this time Because before I'm just like, oh yeah, he's like a shitty rich ex-hippie.
Mhm.
And this time it was so clear cut what a scumbag he was.
Mhm.
Like he is a fucking proper villain. I feel like initially when I saw it, it's just like some guy and like, oh, do you really even have to kill her? He's just like an old man. No, he's a really bad fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a bad dude, but like he wants zero culpability.
Oh yeah.
Right. I can't be a part of this, you know, because somehow the Limey knows about this delivery place because Luis Guzman drove Jenny there and she was ripping some new a-holes, you know. And so he goes back there and it's some sort of a shipping company.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of Gweeds work there. And he just walks in, he snips the fence, comes in through the back way, and a guy goes, excuse me. And it's that guy you kind of recognize from stuff.
Maybe.
You know, like I feel like he was not the guy who's the racist in Monument Avenue, but he reminds me of that guy.
Oh,
The redhead.
they don't. Okay, I mean, like if he's like his dad's brother, maybe.
Yeah,
like
that he
that's-
keeps in the basement.
Is this Noah Emmerich? I
Noah
think maybe
Emmerich.
is the guy that
Very
from
good.
Monument Avenue.
Very good.
He does. This guy is old.
He's close. He's his uncle,
Okay. Yeah.
you know?
Excuse me?
No good Nick, though.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what the fuck you doing in here, man? He goes, la, 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 la. I need to find this guy.
Okay, so the only time I don't like when you lick, Bruno. You can't be doing that shit. It's gross. It draws my attention. The only time this movie like breaks the hypnotic spell is when
He gets violent.
when Terrence Stamp starts like when he starts
Oh, yeah.
spitting out his little he's not Irish, he's British.
What? Yeah, I guess.
It's
I mean, I don't.
Here it's a little bit I can kind of jive with it. It's not a problem. I'm not like fuck this movie, it ruined it. But like otherwise it's very hypnotic and he's like a force of nature, but then when his personality comes out you're like, huh? But like later on when he interacts with Bill Duke and just starts spewing out nonsense, I'm like this is not the feeling of the character up until this point. I should learn to appreciate this, but for right now, I like it when you don't talk so much.
I wish I would have wrote at least one of them down, but I didn't. There's numerous times throughout the film where he uses like Cockney slang, and they go, "What?"
He's my new China.
Yeah,
China, my plate, my new mate.
yeah. You're like,
It's Louise Guzman.
what?
Tea leaves, thieves.
If you have to explain it, and you have like a real already like default explanation that you can rattle off, don't use the slang.
No, and I think it's because it's shit from when he went to
Code.
prison back in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how everybody was talking
That's
back
mod
then.
culture.
Yeah, it's been 40 years.
Yeah.
He's still with it, brah.
He does explain to Elaine that, you know, the mother was whatever for his child, Ginny. And he was always kind of in and out of jail. You know, he's doing crimes. And she would always, when she got mad, she would pick up the phone. And she said, I'm going to sick the law on you, Dad. I'm calling old Bill. And he goes, oh, it's a thing that we did. And then when he went to jail for that last job, I think he did 9 years. He just got out and he just jumped on a plane. He broke out, actually. They don't mention that, but
Did he break out?
no.
No.
She goes, look, this is the last time I'm ever going to see you. And he goes, and it was. And she's dead now.
I do like that he points out to what's this Mary Elizabeth Master Antonio. He tells her
Elaine.
that him and his ex-wife, Jenny's mom, like they were always friends. There's no horrible split, no animosity. He's like, I'm actually a good guy. I stay friends with people. I know I'm a piece of shit criminal and I made it out of jail, but I'm a good guy.
Yeah. We see him playing the guitar later.
What?
In the flashback sequence.
Oh,
And it really hammers home the fact that he is a nice guy.
yeah.
And so that's his last time he saw his daughter, so he's a little upset that she's dead now and he didn't get to see her.
You're looping back to the warehouse.
Yeah, and so now these Guido dudes, these big Italian brohames from Staten Island, from Jersey.
You're jumping a pinch ahead because he's talking to that guy.
Yeah.
And that guy's like, what? No, I don't know anything about no Valentine.
Oh, that's right.
And he's like, uh-huh. And he goes digging through the Rolodex to get his name and number out
He
of
slams his head on
there.
the...
Yeah, because that guy's like, all right, what are you doing? Boom!
Hold on, bruv. I'm going... And he goes through the Rolodex. and
It's a
he-
bit of a soft smash. too,
Yeah,
by
but
the
he's
way.
mushing him.
Yeah, he's mushing
You
him.
know.
That's a good descriptor.
And those guys, the guy in the broom, he's all buff.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on back there?
Well, he's the one that's like, I better tell.
I better
He's-
go. Yeah.
I'm an intern. I sweep up. I'm gonna be a gangster, but right now I sweep up.
He's the NPC in a Far Cry game that you got to take out first, otherwise he alerts everybody else. And sure enough, they all come back and they're pushing on him, and the big, fake guy from Monument Avenue, tools him up a little bit.
Your daughter was a slut. I'm gonna whisper something really offensive.
And they beat the shit out of him, and they take his gun.
At one point, I feel like one of the big guys, when they're roughing him up, fake roughing him up, right before they toss him off the landing, he like just kicks one of the boxes that's over there.
Yeah. And then they throw him in the street, and don't fucking come back. And they keep like turning around and bumping into each other because they're trying to, puff up. And it's a sort of establishment, almost like a newspaper factory, where the loading dock, there's no doors.
Yeah.
It's just open bays
Well, there must be a door
and
you
landings
pull down at
inside.
night, right?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it, but maybe
Yeah,
there
there
is.
must be. Otherwise, there'd be fucking junkies in there.
Maybe they just
full
put
of
a
needles.
chain across.
You're not
The
supposed to
sign
go-
that says closed.
Yeah, and then people respect that.
Oh shit, man, we can't go in there. The sign. But there's like trucks backed into it. Kind of look like the Foxy Falafel food trucks. But so they throw him out, and he gets up, and he reveals that he's got a little baby pistol in his pants,
Because they took one off him, right?
Yeah.
They even talk shit to
He
him.
dropped it.
Mr. Big Gun.
possibly on purpose, so that they wouldn't then frisk him.
Yeah, I like that.
So he goes back in.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, he did something to make sure this one gun wasn't found.
Pop, 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 pop. Oh, and then all of a sudden the young guy comes running. And at the very split second when he passes the camera, he actually looks at it, which is kind of interesting. And you see his life flashing before his eyes. It's crazy how they did that. And all of a sudden, Terrence Stamp comes walking out. And he's got he reminds me a little bit of Walton Goggins,
Okay,
how he walks.
sure.
And a little bit like Timothy Oliphant.
I was going to try to talk about the walk, but I was waiting for you to finish because I don't want to rudely interrupt you.
Yes, the walk is so very distinctive. They actually show one sequence where he's just walking in front of a brick wall.
Yeah, I think it's by this building.
Yeah,
think
going
he's
into
on
the
his way
building,
there,
right.
yeah.
And the writer said that one day he was driving around L.A. and the sun was in his eyes, and he saw a silver-haired guy walking, and he's like, that's Terrence Stamp,
Oh.
because he has that kind of a walk. It's like he's leaning against the wind. What do you think?
Well, it seems like it's like a cocky strut, but he's also old. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure, but I don't think it's his actual walk. I think he created that.
And we should mention that he's always wearing blue jeans that are heavily cuffed. Not quite a blue jeans jacket. It's more like a work coat, I think. It's a darker navy blue kind of coat.
I don't
It's
see
thicker.
clothes, Julian.
Yeah, you don't. And
I got no style.
so he says to the kid as he runs away, he says,
I'm coming after you.
let him know I'm on my way. Tell him I'm coming.
Tell him I'm fucking coming.
No, he goes, you tell him I'm coming. Tell him I'm fucking coming.
I got blow on my face from blowing the people away.
Yeah, and then I think he goes back in and blows some dudes away some more.
What?
I don't know. The movie then shifts
Do you think he shoots
to
like this?
him now having Terry Valentine's address.
Yeah.
And so they go there. In
I think
Luis Guzman's Ford Taurus.
I'm pretty sure like after
Or
this,
Mercury Sable. Hard
it
to say.
immediately cuts to. Is this maybe where you meet Peter Fonda, where he's
Oh,
up
yeah.
by the pool and his
His boy.
who is that guy? It's a security detail.
So he is
He's like his
his
lawyer / security detail
fixer.
Okay.
And what's interesting is apparently Steven Soderbergh said to him, think of yourself as his ex-wife, right? Like, you know him incredibly well, but you're also going to needle him a little bit and try to like still control his actions because you think it's what's best for him. And there's also like a really thuggy henchman guy.
The fat guy.
Yeah. He reminds me of...
I hear he's 400 pounds.
I hear he's 6, but you just wouldn't know it.
Specifically says he's 400 pounds. Who's gonna stop him from jumping?
Yeah, he reminds
I
me
don't think
of
he's 400 pounds.
maybe somebody from like Lock, Stock or something. Just like a real average. He's American, but like a real average, like, I don't know, British lunkhead thug kind of guy.
I mean, he looks like a trucker, but they put like a different outfit on him.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the guy in Way of the Gun when they're just shooting at the wall and he's just like, oh shit.
The Bagman, the old Bagman. Yeah.
The very end. Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they show up and there's like a ballet party. It's funny because they stop like somewhere and he's looking with binoculars And he goes, oh, hell, he's got like a whole bunch of armed guys at the front. He got a militia.
Yeah.
Luis Guzman's like, really? And he looks, he goes, dude, those are valet. What?
It's a party. They're just going to park your car.
Yeah. But that guy that you mentioned previously, he did tell Valentine that they got hit. What? Yeah, these guys got hit. Well, was it the blacks? No, you can't. Look, we would know if it was the blacks.
He said, tell him I'm coming.
Word is it's some guy, right?
He's coming?
Who's coming?
No, tell him I'm coming.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, you
Yeah.
can infer it a different way.
He's like, can this lead back to me? I can't have this lead back to me. He's like, don't worry about it.
Some crazy guy did it. Nobody knows.
So they just walk into this party. Apparently you don't need an invitation.
I don't think you do, right?
Luis Guzman's just got on like a wild Rayon type shirt. Rayon?
Rayon.
The fabric. It's very loud, and he's got a t-shirt on.
Oh, Revlon.
Revlon.
Yeah.
And like sandals, I think.
I like these neighborhoods. You're not like going for a walk and then see there's a party down the street and be like, I'm gonna sneak in there. Like if you're over there, you're meant to go there, right? Like you're up private drives and whatnot.
Yes. However, I mentioned the way that Luis Guzman was dressed, and I'm going to couple that with the fact that he is of Latin descent. I'm not actually sure what his background is.
What?
But that's what I mean. Like this party, it's for like, Valentine's a record executive.
He's Korean.
Oh shit, my bad.
Guzman?
Of
Luis
course.
Guzman?
I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't even know I hang out with this guy.
Yeah. Sinclair Broadcasting. Look, I didn't mean it. Okay.
That's a timely. I guess this one's at least from.
It's going to
Christmas.
be ancient. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, like, everybody else there is white.
Yeah.
Or maybe Asian, but they're there with a white person.
Yeah.
So just like a regular dressed Luis Guzman walks in.
You know, they're all dressed nice.
Yeah. You know, like in the lowlife when they walk into the Hollywood party, they're all like actually wearing like ties and
Mm-hmm.
leather jackets and shit. But anyway, so he's just walking around sipping and sapping on drinks and appetizers. And the Limey's just like, I'm going to go walk around. Terry Valentine's got a very young girlfriend who's the daughter of his friend.
Yeah, dude. I didn't pick that up on that the first time, but then last night it was like, oh yeah, you know, I helped your parents name you. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said, name her after a constellation.
Her name is Adhara.
And he goes, it could be worse. It could have been something else that sounds weird.
They could have called you Reticulum, Pleiades.
He's a real weirdo, real creepball. Like the story he tells about the ice skating, his parents paid someone to teach him.
Mm-hmm.
That really happened. And it was like an Olympic ice skater or some shit. And he sucked. A lot of the lines that he throws out are like actual lines that some of them are in like his autobiography. So it's like he's incredibly vulnerable considering like how, I don't know, arrogant he is.
He's amazing in this, but
And sure of himself.
doesn't this kind of fit like Fonda to a T? Because
Absolutely.
he's exactly like his character. He's forgotten in the now. Nobody really cares about him though, unless you can like somehow use him. He's an artifact from the hippie era, and in this movie, he's got monologues explaining how the hippie era was. It's like a year and a half-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nightmare you lived through, and you remember the language, but like you can't figure out how or why you were there, and it's so far back. Like he's so far beyond the moment that made him famous and made him money.
Yeah.
That he's just kind of going through the motions and pretending he's still that, and he's not that.
Two things. The first one of which is he says it's actually only 66 and 67.
Yeah.
It's not the 60s.
Isn't he says it's part of 67, right?
Yeah.
So it's really
right.
It's like a year and a half.
And so
that resonated with me hard last night.
Yeah, you get this idea that the last 30 years of his life is built on the foundation of people's memory or concept of 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And he somehow sold this lifestyle, right?
And yeah, he represents that.
Yeah.
But that is not him.
No.
But he is hanging out in that outfit. And you get that based on his stupid stories he tells, or when his girlfriend's like, these are the same posters from your office. He's like, no, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're slightly different, I bet. Just
Right.
slightly. But you had those there and these here to represent the important 2-3 years of your life.
The second thing is that he gives me real David Carradine Bill from Kill Bill vibes
Okay.
in here. I'm just waiting for him to like walk off into the distance and die. Yeah, it's insane. You forget the feeling that he's barefoot a lot.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've never had any feelings towards Fonda at all.
He's honestly has not been, like you say, he's a relic. He was never present in my time growing up.
I feel like we got a couple of pieces in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was in things, but not things I paid attention to or was interested in. The one time I tried to watch Easy Rider, I
It's
was
boring as fuck.
like, what?
Yeah, I watched
And
the whole thing. I'm like,
they-
this sucks.
They killed Nicholson? They're dead now too?
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
But yeah, he's so fucking good in this.
Yeah. And I think there's, even if you don't have specific items to point to, you know his mythos helps this character exist. I mean, it couldn't be anybody else.
He fucking gave himself a eulogy fucking 17 years before he died.
Yeah. Terrence Stamp sees the girl in the tub. She talks to her parents, maybe, or her friend. Her friend's coming to the party. And he sees his daughter in a picture on the wall, so he takes it. And later, he goes downstairs. And this is where the movie betrays you. Because up to this point...
I thought you were talking about this.
Yeah, you're seeing flash forwards a lot. And then it happens. And so here, when you see him walking into the party again, and he pulls out his gun and he blasts Peter Fonda, you're like, oh shit.
He done did it.
Yeah. And then it does a second one, but he misses. And then the third one is when he blows him in the head. And then finally, he's coming up there, and you're just like, oh man, you can't do this. There's only fucking 40 minutes into the movie.
I know, right? Like, what would the movie do after this point? You're blowing your wads.
Yeah. And then Luis Guzman goes, put it away, man. And Peter Fonda's like looking at him. He doesn't seem that alarmed. Kind of like, oh, what's going on over there?
I think that's
If a guy grabs another guy's hand and puts it close to his body, you're hiding a gun.
Yeah, I mean, that could be this vibe he's cultivated, this chill vibe, dude. But he also could be so insulated from anything remotely like this that it doesn't even process like, oh, there's danger here for me?
Yeah, right. It's come to my home?
I think this is just strange. Couldn't
Avery
be danger.
separates me from this, so this should be no yeah. And so he goes outside and he's just, pissed. And that's when I think they catch wind of his presence because he sends the hench guy out there.
And he's already told Luis Guzman to go
get the
start
car. Yeah.
Point it down the hill.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
What? And so the guy comes up on him and he just push, and he's over and he's dead.
Yeah, the dude, I had to rewind it because I was like, wait, what just happened? Why is everybody looking over the side? Not last night, but the previous time. I probably don't need to clarify that. It happened so fast because the guy just walks up to him. The guy doesn't attack him or anything, but Terrence Stamp knows. So he just handles it immediately. And you wouldn't think he could, but they really, those low railings, I mean, that's your fear whenever you see anybody standing by that pool that goes off the cliff.
That was supposed to be an infinity pool, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, he mentions that, but it's not.
What is an infinity?
It just runs over the side, but into a container
And it
and
pulls it back.
Yeah,
It's
it just looks like it's whatever.
But yeah, he flops him right over. Then he just walks away.
Because that's the dangerous thing about these houses in the hills is that they're mostly on stilts jutting off the side of a rock cliff face.
Yeah.
So when you go over, I mean, he goes like 40, 50 fucking feet.
Yeah, right on like rock.
He
and
is
dirt.
dead.
It's crazy.
And you're seeing it over the shoulder, through the window, outside.
Yeah.
And he goes over and he just walks away. And then slowly people are like, oh, what's that? What's going on over there?
If anybody did see him do that, I also think their brains didn't process
Yes.
exactly what they saw. Because Fonda half sees it, right? I don't think he's staring at it and sees the whole thing happen, but he's like,
he kind of
that guy gone.
And then people are just milling around and they start looking over like, oh my God. And Terrence Stamp walks past Peter Fonda.
And gives him... does he even do that? I think he just kind of... It's not even like that. It's like, I see you, fuck this Joker, and keeps going.
And he's like, I want to talk to you, but what's going on out here, basically? Yeah. And he gets the fuck out of there. And Avery breaks off after them. And
he tries to get at Luis Guzman. He's like, "Hey, excuse
what are you
me,
doing?
who
Pull
invited
over
you
the car."
here?" Fucking the Limey grabs him, throws him to the ground.
gets in the car. They get the fuck out of there. And he goes, "Look, I didn't do anything. Don't worry. You're not an accomplice." And Avery gets into his fucking car and he just goes after them. And the road splits as soon as you come out of the driveway. They go to the right. Avery goes to the left. And you go, "Oh, no."
One goes down, one goes up a little
He
bit.
went the wrong way.
Yeah.
No, because he knows this area. He goes, gets down to the bottom of the hill, starts coming up, and they almost hit. But they don't.
I don't even
And
know
then
that
they do.
Avery saw them which way they went. He just knew I have to take the shorter distance. It's because he's a bit behind them, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he just gets right down and
No, I know. I just like his instincts. He knows.
because if he
the
was a bit
paths.
behind him, they could have already gone.
Sure.
Right. So but whatever it is, they collide and whatever, and Avery gets out with a big shotgun.
It's crazy. A combat shotgun just ready to go.
It's Spaz 12.
Shoots it right in there. Limey's like, "Get down,
Get down.
get down, mate."
Oh, shit. And he's just blowing the fuck out of the car. And then the Limey gets out. And no, he puts it into reverse and he goes at him. And the guy goes, "Oh, fuck."
And he dives and goes down the hill.
Loses his gun, yeah.
And Limey's like, "Well, I'm gonna go kill him, right?" And Guzman's like, "Hey, man, don't do that.
We got to get out of here.
I'm done. Let's go."
Yeah, he goes, "All right, word." We see the car later and it's like bungee corded up, but there's still bullet holes in it. It's like nobody stops you. Come on, Limey. And he's starting to kind of be with that woman a little bit more, but that's just kind of like whatever.
When she first meets him and he's outside her gate in her
Yeah.
apartment building and he's just like smoking and staring at her, I feel like that's not real. Like this whole movie is kind of vibes, but like also with this real script. Like initially I was like, what is this like fucking this look? Like he's just being cool. Like maybe you're supposed to think he's sexy or intimidating, but I think it's just like that's the part that they run in the background while they run the monologues of the conversation they're actually having. Like that's the dream version of Stamp, but they let it run for a little bit longer.
Well, she goes, "Call on me some other time," I think. And then like it jumps to them now talking, but it's like, I guess, a different point in time.
He meets her at a diner.
Yeah, there you go. So they get the hell out of there after Avery, and he goes,
he calls her. I think he actually calls her on the apartment box. Maybe.
"Oh,
Anyway,
yeah."
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, it's red. I remember that. This the lighting in that scene. But yeah, she's not alarmed that she just goes into her gated apartment in probably a decent area, but it's still LA. You know, I'm not proud of it, but that's my city.
Yeah, that's where you're from.
Yeah.
Not San Pedro? Is San Pedro
San-
part of Los
it-
Angeles?
yeah, it hooks in there. So yeah, he just appears and she just turns around like, "Oh, what are you doing here? You the daddy?" Or whatever. So now they know shit's, means business or whatever. And
Nicky Cat tries to kill them.
of
They
course,
They hire Nicky
Nicky
Cat.
Cat.
I
And he
mean,
rolls up on the Limey in her parking lot when I mentioned the fucking car.
Did you,
They're at a pool hall.
at the pool hall, the guy he's playing against, Nicky Cat, and is talking mad shit to?
Nicky Cat and his Lenny. And they're pool guys.
And Lenny's like way more dangerous than you feel.
I feel like he's like been a Russian mob guy in a movie. A bad guy.
We should look that up.
Yeah.
But the guy he's talking shit to is Wayne Pear.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Paris.
Capone.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other he's in Full Frontal with somebody too.
Sounds about right.
Oh, he's in Full Frontal at the sex shop where they like hold her hostage.
Yeah.
Remember that? Well, you don't remember that.
I
You're saying,
don't.
Yeah, but I could say.
Oh, no,
Catherine
I do remember
Keener
that,
gets
'cause
kept
that-
there.
yeah.
There's that creepy guy. It's
Yeah,
waiting.
because I was like, what? Are they cops? Is this a sting operation?
Yeah.
I think I said that in the episode. I thought they were robbers.
What?
She had walked in on them robbing the place.
What?
And they were pretending like, I'm going to put on rubber gloves and clean.
What?
And then they spring on her. She's the fuzz. She's reaching for a badge.
No. What?
So they roll up on him and they're about to blow him away.
It's wild. They're
He is completely
effective.
caught off guard.
Yeah, dude. They like
Because why would you expect this?
they hopped in there, right? Their car's not in there.
Yeah.
They like hopped in there.
They're
They're
just
ready to
there.
execute them, and they're gonna go.
And they're cold, yeah. And she goes, "Oh my God."
And they're like, "Ma'am, move away."
Yeah, the cops come out. Freeze.
That's crazy that Nicky Cat's gonna not kill the lady. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ma'am, move away,
Yeah.
so I can execute Terrence Stamp."
I just want the Limey.
Yeah.
And so the cops arrest him.
They
And
beat the fuck out of Nicky Cat and his buddy.
They do.
They are not expecting the police, so the police just immediately poof, poof, goosh,
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 goosh, goosh.
throw on the ground,
Yep.
kick, punch.
Squish.
I say kick, punch, but they're all punches.
Kick,
that I'm doing.
punch. It's all in the mind.
Parappa,
Hmm.
you came back for us
I'm back from the dead.
right when we needed you the most. You came.
I'm going to heal this nation.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
One punch and kick at a time. And so, yeah, they take the Limey somewhere in like a jails type place, and he's talking to the lady. He's like, I don't know what's going on here, but I stole his badge. So it's the DEA or whatever. And then they take him up to see fucking Bill Duke. And I'm like, oh, nice. And he's just Bill Duking it up.
Yeah.
Right. He's just letting the Limey do his monologue. It's cutting all over the place. He's, I go, the story I'm telling is about something that is completely unrelated to what's happening.
Well, it's just a bunch of slang and me explaining slang. And he's
Yeah.
like, listen.
And he goes, look, you want cut of the coke? I don't give a fuck.
He says, I have one question. I don't understand anything you said. That's
Yeah.
not what he said. What does he say?
The usual scumbags involved. But you know the thing about scumbags is, no matter what they do with the drugs, the harder thing to move is the money. The money. In my line of work, best thing to do is to follow the money because you can't hide the money. You can only disguise it. So what do? You find some rich fool to bank all the cash coming in, make it look legitimate, in exchange for just giving a percentage off the top, maybe as much as $1 million commission. Rich fool who overextended himself over time, in danger of not being so rich anymore. But I can't be sure, can't prove anything.
You white devil. But he goes, look, I'm not like a bad guy. I don't want money. I don't want drugs. We actually can't get enough done because of the red tape that ties our hands.
Are these guys shady or not shady?
I don't know, because then they cut to Terrence Stamp looking out the window, and they got a Motown barrel going, but instead of singing, they're burning drugs.
Burning bricks of heroin.
Bricks. He's like, so I assume they're good. They're shady
It's hard to
in
believe
that they're
though.
breaking the law,
Maybe
but they aren't keeping the drugs.
Do I watch too many movies? 'Cause
Maybe they
I
keep
just-
the money.
I assume that you would be corrupted. You would sell the drugs or keep the money.
Yeah, because he assumes Bill Duke is on the take, or is taking a taste. And Bill, at first, the way he says it, it seems like he's just like humoring him.
Yeah.
Then it sort of seems like maybe that is the case, but then it's like, no, we're this. So I don't know. Maybe they're keeping the money and just burning the drugs, but they're apparently either just killing the bad guys because they don't want them to slip through the fingers of the court or whatever.
And I'm like, oh, that's great. But then
Mhm.
today I'm like, well, that's probably not good.
Yeah, they're like the Punisher.
I bet those aren't all bad guys that you're killing.
The cops basically like, oops, I dropped the file. And within that file, he sees a house that Terry has absconded his girlfriend to whilst being followed by Avery and a couple of armed goons. This scene where the armed goons are doing like a Tarantino kind of thing, they're talking about like something.
Was this at the park? Wait, no.
Yeah, I think they're
Which armed goons? We're not talking about Nicky Cat?
No, when he goes to his other house with the girlfriend, he's hiding out.
There's the long-haired guy.
They're like on a dock or something.
Uh-huh.
It's like three guys. Yeah, and they're like a virgin, touch for a first time kind of conversation, but I don't remember specifically what it was.
Yeah, I have no clue right now.
That's not a sliding scale.
What do you mean?
That's not a sliding scale.
Well, what's a sliding scale?
A sliding scale is... The scale is, you start off somewhere and you move up.
But the writer of the screenplay, who's written a couple other Soderbergh movies, by the way, he didn't write that scene, and he hates it. It's like it's just too Tarantino-ish.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
riff.
fucking And I think they just kind of came up with it just to have him say something. He's like, of all the backstory, you give these guys fucking characters.
I mean, based on the Nicky Cat scene where they're in the fucking park and doing he's doing that bad monologue.
Because it's
It
like
seems like-
anti-queer, anti-woman,
But you know what?
anti-minority, maybe even.
That's not even my problem. It's that it's stupid and unfunny. It
Yeah.
stands out like a sore thumb where he's monologuing
It feels
to this guy as they're watching Mary Elizabeth Master Antonio.
You know what this is?
Hmm.
on weed, man.
Oh, sure.
Right? Like they were like, hey, Nikki, let's just get some flavor.
Yeah.
And he's just, because of all the hard, very fast cuts of very short dialogue sequences, you could tell he's just trying to riff.
Jesus, are you gay enough or what? Hello, Studio City. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah, they need that right away. So what's the smartest thing that ever came out of a woman's mouth? Einstein's cock.
Shit sucks. And I feel like Soderbergh was just like, I like it. I actually think Nicky Cat's really funny. You know what would have been good in that scene? Just the two of them standing there watching silently.
Mm-hmm.
The less Nicky Cat talks, the better.
I don't know if George Clooney is in this movie.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Where?
On TV.
Oh.
The henchmen are watching like Insider Edition tonight, and it's George Clooney.
It's amazing here. I went out last night. We went to this. We went to this Italian restaurant.
Just like Brad Pitt and being John Malkovich.
Or
no,
no.
No, what is it? Where is the one where he's on the TV and they cut to him? It is being John Malkovich, because that's the only time he's in that movie.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, because in Full Frontal, he's
he's
Brad
in
Pitt
the
from
movie.
7,
yeah. That's what
he's
I'm
in
thinking.
8.
Yeah, they're filming that now, by the way.
Yeah, it's good. I bet it's gonna be good.
It's going direct to Tubi. The Tubi original. It's the whole body this time.
Oh damn! In the box, cut up real small,
shaped like a man. What's in the box?
It's a man made of meat.
Yeah.
Are you drunk?
I am. So now the shit's percolating. The Limey's just about to pop off because he's got the police go ahead or whatever.
Yeah, it's very interesting that he's like, Bill Duke, I'm just gonna go ahead and handle this thing. It doesn't bother your main thing. I just got this revenge I gotta do. He's like,
yeah, go do it. I don't give a fuck.
Look at this file.
And you're like, surely he doesn't do this all the time. This seems very odd.
Duke?
Yeah.
I think he's just evaluating it, and he's like...
Because he's like,
yeah,
you don't even live here, so nobody knows who you are.
Yeah. This is a problem. You killed those assholes, right?
And if anything, they'll just say he had a weird accent.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll just think it's, who knows, the Albanians or whatever.
Oh, sure.
Azerbaijan. So now Terrence Stamp is just rolling up on dudes like he's the hitman. He's tying motherfuckers up, setting off car alarms.
Louise Guzman and that lady, the actor and the acting coach, drove Terrence Stamp up the coast to do this hit job.
Yeah, they're in like Big Sur, maybe. Or Modesto.
Oh. Is that where we're from?
No, that's where Sean Astin's from.
Oh.
In the movie.
Cool.
And he's just taking dudes out. And you're like, wow, does he have help? What's going on here? How's he hog tying?
He's really good at it.
He's
the
very
way that
good.
alarm goes off and people are disappearing and then like they don't come back.
And then that one guy goes like walking down the thing and he takes him out. But then all of a sudden, I think he maybe does he get captured?
The Limey?
Yeah. No, no, you know what happens? All of a sudden, people are running around. You're like, who the fuck's running around? And they shoot.
Yeah, a guy runs in front of the door, and he's like, oh, it's the Limey. Avery? Is that what you call him? Is that his name? So, oh, there he is!
And it's Nicky Cat.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dying horribly.
Because him and the other guy, they show a brief sequence where they're back at the bar or whatever. And you're like, oh, I think we got screwed, man. I think we're set up. I think we need to go after Valentine or some shit.
I think we need to be their extra backup, and we'll take out the Limey when he's trying to get them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be their secret backup. They don't know about that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that doesn't work. But now everybody's just kind of shooting.
It's a terrible fucking idea, dude.
Avery shoots Nicky Cat. Another guy, maybe Avery, shoots Nicky Cat's Lenny, but he shoots Avery. And another guy gets shot, and Peter Fonda's like, fuck this, and he runs away. And the Limey goes after him down this, path to the beach.
To the rocks.
A rocky beach.
No escape unless you can swim far.
And it's very wet, very dark, very rocky. And Peter Fonda twists his ankle. Yeah. Actually, no, he doesn't. He breaks it, and the bone is sticking out of his skin.
Is it really?
They show it. And he goes, oh, fuck. Now, earlier, that's the story he was telling to Bill Duke. Some guy did some shit to him, and he had the opportunity because he saw him on a bench to walk up and kill him. And he goes, you know what? This fucking guy doesn't mean anything to me. Here I am. Once in my life, worrying about this fucking guy. And he means shit all.
So weird how you're doing Snatch voices, but that's not what he sounds like.
And so he's like, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to fuck around if I don't have to.
I don't mean to steal your thunder. Your Snatch voice is really good. I can tell you're excited to be doing it. I don't mean to be like, it's not the Limey, so knock it off.
No, that's all right.
I was
You do the
surprised.
Limey.
I can't do the Limey.
Exactly.
Fucking.
So now it comes back around. Everything comes back around, actually, at this point. Because Peter Fonda, he goes...
Time is a flat circle.
She just said she was going to call the police. I didn't know what the fuck to do. She said she's going to call the police.
Start shaking her.
And we know that
Smash
that's
her head.
her thing.
Yeah.
When she loves a man.
Mm-hmm.
A father figure who, in this case, has sex with her.
Yeah.
She pretends to put the law on him.
He's so old. Peter Fonda's got to be 60 in this, right?
He kind of looks like Jack Nicholson a little bit from stuff.
Maybe he fucks real good. Maybe. Maybe you don't.
I mean, that young chick seems to really like him. So he pulls his gun on Peter Fonda, who's just pissing shit. And he goes, "It's not worth it." And he leaves.
Okay, can we talk about this ending?
Yeah.
Because I remember when I first saw it, the ending of the movie left me feeling cold and sad. Watching it again, I was like, this movie's amazing and beautiful. Does he kill him and we just don't see it? And now I'm wondering, Julian, does he leave him down there to die? Does he kill him? What happens to Peter Fonda to you?
I think he leaves him down there. And eventually he probably crawls up. Or he does, succumb to the elements. Because he's wet, it's nighttime, he's injured, he's bleeding. He's probably going into shock.
I mean, I think that the electricity and the phone lines have been cut. So even if he somehow crawls up there, I don't know if there's help for him.
That's true. And they're probably far enough away where the shooting hasn't alerted anybody.
And he's old, so I feel like a cracked ankle.
Well, you know what'll happen is he'll spend all night looking for that rock that Mandy Moore really loves.
Yeah.
And the movie's over. We see him on the flight. A lady's talking to him. He's telling her more than she wants to know and wants to now disassociate.
It is really unsatisfying if Peter Fonda doesn't die. Like, for the amount of people that have died in this movie in service of vengeance, and he's like, oh, Peter Fonda's a bitch. I'm just going to leave him down here.
Like, what do you think happens to that chick? She just leaves? She calls somebody? Maybe that's what happens.
Did she run?
Because she's there. She's in the house.
You think she's still there? I feel like she left.
I don't know. Because he leaves her, I think.
I don't want him to. I really don't want Peter Fonda to be alive, but I suppose it doesn't matter.
Could very well be. And he'll have learned no lesson.
Should we tweet Peter Fonda?
Yeah.
Or we could ask Terrence Stamp.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll tweet them both.
Mm-hmm.
See who gets back to us first.
Yep. And that's the movie, man. And it's pretty good.
Have you all had a very Merry Limesmas?
Truth be told, I didn't remember that this was the Soderbergh.
Oh, really?
So I saw his fucking name.
Oh.
I was like, oh,
That's
okay.
like the thing I remember about it.
I know. I don't.
I actually remember a handful of things, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So I was like, oh, this will be interesting. And it was.
I love this movie. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's very, very straightforward, very stripped down.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those instances where it is style kind of over substance.
Well,
but it isn't a disservice.
No, because
you need that style.
The substance, the movie it's a perfectly good script, but it's just like a B-movie revenge film.
Mm-hmm.
No knock on that. I think it's a tight and good script, but the style elevates it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I think if you look at a movie like this versus a movie like, what was that? Get Carter?
The Stallone one?
Yeah. Or the Mel Gibson one.
That's Payback.
Payback. Or the Rock one, Faster. You know, they just sort of pile it on in there because it's like such a simple script. You need to sort of have these elements of flourish to help bring more depth or life or something interesting to just this sort of pretty bare bones kind of story and dialogue.
I think Get Carter is based on a Michael Caine movie that
Yeah.
came out in the 70s. But then Payback is a Lee Marvin movie that came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
One British, one American.
Yeah, and Faster has The Rock in it. And Billy Bob Thornton.
Is that even the one you said before for the Daves? Did you said Faster before too and you did your rock?
That was my third one, yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
Interesting.
No, it's not.
Yeah. What I also like is that there really aren't like twists or it's like this is what it is.
It's a straight line. It's
Mhm.
just stylish.
Mhm.
It's a floaty, dreamlike. A little bit forward, a little bit back. A little bit forward, a little bit back.
Yeah. It's wild. It's good.
Yeah. Limey. Whoever recorded this before Terrence Stamp died.
Mm-hmm. He died?
No, he did. I don't know. It's the future. Who knows?
Yeah. What do you give this movie?
Mm.
Numerical scale.
Honestly, based on my reaction a couple of weeks ago when I watched this, I give this a 9.
Yeah.
It fucking blew my dick off. I was like, is this the perfect movie? And only a few times was I like, oh, it's not the perfect movie. But 95% of the way through, I'm like, this is the perfect movie.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely, I'll give this a 9. I don't give a shit.
All right, so 9 and 9.
Yeah.
Happy Merry, what do we call this one? I'm drunk.
Happy Merry Limesmas.
A very limey Christmas. That's
Psych,
what it was.
it's Pissmas again, bitch.
Oh wait, you said Pissmas? I said Pissmas. I started pissing off.
Even better, baby. Having a regular OP party up in here.
Very lively Christmas. It was. To each and all. Oh, okay.
Call us on our hotline
763
634
1897.
Like this video, please do that. Subscribe to this channel, please do that. You can leave a comment. In fact, if you leave a comment and suggest a movie, the first one and only one, we're going to watch it.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this on a podcast, you should watch the videos also, but you can review us and leave us a very nice rating in which you can suggest a movie, and that's infinite.
Yeah. And Terrence Stamp, Bill Duke, feel free to leave us a voicemail. This is before you guys died, so leave us a voicemail, 763-634-1897.
Yeah. Boy, I'd be heartbroken if Bill Duke died.
I really hope that does not happen.
Same here. Or Peter Fonda. I've been Jules.
I've been Jason. Good night.
Enhance.